Have you ever looked at a project? Maybe it was a house being built or a new building being built in your community. And the whole time it was being built, you looked at it in disgust. It looked awful. It was an eyesore. Nothing looked right. Things were a mess. They were out of place. It looked like a world of chaos all around that project. And then, all of a sudden one day you drove by and the eyesore was gone. The chaos was gone. And where the eyesore once was and had disgusted you for so long, now stood a beautiful new building. As I was driving this morning, I looked out at the sun rising out in front of me, and I thought, wow, that's kind of pretty. The Lord said to me, "Who are you to judge the artist's paintbrush?" Then I watched as what was just kind of pretty to start blossomed into a beautiful explosion of color erupting over the horizon. The Lord showed me that so many times we are so quick to judge what He's doing in our lives at the first glance. It's not always pretty when things get removed. It's not always pretty when He's moving pieces around and making room for new things. Look at creation in Genesis 1, 9 through 13. Do you think it was pretty in the beginning? God didn't make the flowers till day 3. So for 2 days, there was nothing pretty about it. Sometimes when God is doing some things in our lives, it's not too pretty. Sometimes we begin to question the artist. Sometimes we begin to wonder if He even knows what He's doing. I'm just being real here because we've all been there. But I'm here to tell someone today, just because we don't see the blueprints, just because we don't see the plans He's working off, just because we don't know what the end result will be, I can promise you whatever He's doing in your life will be a masterpiece. He doesn't have to do it. He doesn't cheap out or cut corners. When Jesus does a work in your life, it will always be a masterpiece. Rest assured He knows what He's doing. Rest assured He's working it all for your good. It's not our job nor place to judge the Creator of the universe on the work He's doing in our lives or the lives of those around us. Instead, it is our job to trust Him, like the Bible tells us in Proverbs 3, 5 through 7. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. Look at what follows trusting the Lord and not leaning on our own understanding. Verse 7 says, "Be not wise in your own eyes." The definition of to be wise in one's own eyes is to have an inflated sense of one's own judgment, leading to arrogance, pridefulness, stubbornness, and a sense of self-reliance, refusing help from others, and even